Author Tara Moss has never been afraid to tackle the hard issues, and her latest campaign is no exception. Tonight, Tara talks about a private hell and her determination to stop violence against women.
This sort of trauma, it's complex trauma. This is not simple, this is not one-off stuff. And the impact it had on me was massive.
She's a successful model, award-winning author, loving wife to Bent, and doting mum to 4-year-old Saphira, 3 dogs, and this guy. His name's Thing. But that's not enough for the enigmatic Tara Moss. Today she's talking openly about her little-known personal experience to help champion a cause so serious it takes the lives of 2 Australians every week.
This kills more women than cancer. We need to be able to talk about it, we need to change it, and we need to say it's never okay. About 20 years ago, I was sexually assaulted by a person giving me a ride home from an acting class. It's a person that I trusted in so much as they were a new friend in amongst other new friends in this class. When I did go forward to the police, I didn't feel I got the support I would have liked. I think that's probably a fairly common situation for many people. You know, how much support can you give? I don't know. But as time went on, it became clear that there were other charges that had been put forward in the past, and several women came forward. In fact, there was about a dozen in total.
This man raped you and imprisoned you for a night. I can imagine the fear, and I can imagine the impact that had on you.
Yes.
He was ultimately convicted. There were many other women, as you said, that came forward, and he was ultimately convicted on 1 count.
Yes.
And it was not yours.
Yeah.
Did you feel that you were not validated? Did you feel insignificant? How did that make you feel?
Well, I think it's very telling that the case that he was convicted on because one of his mates was happy to testify against him. You know, he had told one of his friends what he'd done, and his friend actually had the courage to stand up in court and explain that. We needed the testimony of a man to put this man away. And I think that tells us a lot. We need to actually listen and take it seriously all the way through the process, from that first interaction when we hear about it through to the institutional response, the courts and the sentencing. We need to take this stuff seriously.